This is the Meerkat in for D7, and this is the broad market review for October the 6th, 2015. Well, the market stalled today. Let's take a look at the numbers. A little bit mixed today. XPY down 0.34. Then we got the DIA up 0.12, while the Qs were down 0.47, and then the small caps leading the way down minus 0.64. And we got Bank here at minus 0.33, so it did go along for the ride on the way down, confirming the move down. The VIX, however, now it hasn't settled out for today on these charts, but the VIX did close down 0.72%. It closed at 19.40. Yes, second day in a row, closed below 20. We should be adding some stability back into the markets. Silver was up 1.2%, adding to its big gain from yesterday, and gold up 1% today. Yesterday was flat. Oil up 4.9%. Big boom there in oil. And then we've got the dollar down slightly at 0.43. Trend trade not on for today. Well, let's take a look here at the chart, at the S&P 500 chart, and SPY, and look at this here, stalled right there. Now, we do have a major line of resistance, kind of a triple one here. We've got this prior swing high here on the big bounce up from the dip, and we've got 50 moving average moving down here, and we have the 200 level, which is 2,000 on the SPY index. So triple threat up here above us, so it's getting used to this higher altitude here, and so we need a little bit of a high base here. So I would be patient. When the market breaks out, I would then be going long. And right now, my own swing account, I am neutral. I am in cash until we get a new trend in the market. I was hedging the market to the downside, but now I am in neutral cash. Let's take a look at the Dow. It was up most of the day, and it finished the day up to just a fraction here, just above that 50 moving average. So it had resistance at the 50 moving average. It had resistance here at that prior swing high as well. So that too is acting up there. How about the Qs and the Nasdaq? Again, yesterday closed just above this major trend line here, and it has a little ways to go. There's a 200 moving average, and it's the prior swing high just above, and the 50 moving average. Lots of possible areas of resistance. So what could it do? It could just high base here for a little while, and then boom, take off to the upside, or not. And then we got the small caps, which were actually leading the way down today. Again, yesterday they've been a little more bearish here, folks. They had a lower swing low from the big dip, and they stopped right at the 20 yesterday. Well, guess what? It could not. It opened just below the 20, and it ended up closing lower than the 20 today. It could not muster enough to get above that area. And then we got Bank here. It closed. It stalled right here underneath this 50 moving average, a major area of resistance. And something I didn't mention yesterday is that the China markets are closed for the week. So that too by itself is going to be taking out some of the volatility in the markets. So that may be one reason why we are down below the 20 on the VIX. But looking forward here, we're now stalled here at these higher levels. This could be a high base ready to propel itself higher, or we could be stalling here ready to make another drop down, which would be a lower swing high. This is the Meerkat. Hey, just remember, here at Grok Trade, we trade what we see, not what we think. Trade well.